today last night, actually no, this past week I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I should go live. It's been a while since I've gone live, and I have no idea. Normally, I usually come up with a plan, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in and see what happens. But yes, I'm here today, and also I am wearing a shirt. You probably cannot see it, but it is a pride shirt. It is a Pride shirt. So happy Pride Month to everyone who's part of the community. I just want to say that yes, June is the month. It is the time for you to celebrate, whether you're in the closet or you're not. I hope that you know that you can celebrate your own way, however you want to do it, however you celebrate. Totally up to you. But yeah, today, let's see. I have not been doing much. I'm sitting in my closet, my bedroom, my closet door is like wide open, so I'm just sitting here chilling. But this is like the only space I have that's kind of quiet and it doesn't echo. So yeah, lighting seems to be pretty decent too. So I really like that. But yeah, I have not been doing much. I've just been working and writing. And if you haven't, if you have not, I know it's been a while since I posted on social media, but I just want to say that I have been busy writing a book. Yeah, I'm busy writing a book, so I'm doing that and a bunch of other stuff. And yes, I'm getting back into making videos, so please prepare yourself for that. Anyhow, time being, putting that to the side, I haven't been doing much other than just writing my story and not my story, writing my book. Oh God, writing my book and getting all those things done. And something else that I've been getting into is Chinese drama. Like I know it's kind of shocking because I'm a huge fan of K drama, and so it's K drama and Thai drama, but mainly towards K dramas, Korean dramas. But I have been watching that for quite a while, a really long time now. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know how many years I've been a fan of K drama, but I started getting into C dramas, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this year K drama has been really disappointing. So I thought about it. I was like, what do I feel like moving on towards? K drama this year has been quite disappointing, honestly. I'm gonna admit it hasn't been the greatest. I don't know. I feel like this year K drama's just kind of a flop. There's some that is good, but it's not attention grabbing. It's not captivating enough. The stories are repetitive. They just repeat the same thing over and over. If any of y'all watch K dramas and you know what I'm talking about, please leave a comment down below and just whether you agree or not, just let me know what other K dramas that you think that they're just too similar. There's a lot of K dramas that have great storylines, but with compared to previous ones and new ones that come up, their stories are slightly different, yet there's a lot of similarities to it, if that makes any sense. As for C dramas, oh my god, like I cannot express enough that ever since I got into C dramas, I'm like, I am never going back. I am never going back. Like, I just cannot. Like, oh my god, it's so good. C dramas are so good. The visuals, the outfits, the acting, the plot, the actors, the actresses, everything is just so different. They're not repetitive. One of the things that I've noticed in C dramas is that their stories, even though it's kind of it might be it's kind of hard to explain because kind of like K dramas, there's always just going to be similarities no matter what. In C dramas, there obviously there is a little bit of similar to a previous drama. You notice you're like, oh, it's kind of the same, where the male lead is this and the female lead is that. However, the plot takes a different direction and the ending is different. It could be a happy, a sad ending, or bittersweet endings. I'm very I find bittersweet endings kind of conflicting, to be honest. But that's the story. That's a topic for another time. But I find them kind of conflicting. Honestly, that's how I feel about them personally. But one C drama that I have finished, and I noticed I have a hard time getting over it. It's really good, and it's funny because it's been on my list for quite a while, but I've been really hesitant. I was hesitant to watch it. I was like, oh, it's like 36 episodes. I'll just wait for it. Just put it on the list. It's just gonna sit there and watch a bunch of other shows that turn out to be really crappy and disappointing, and then I get to this one, and I'm like, wow. So this is called Prisoner Beauty. I literally got into it. I finished. I watched it with my sister, and she and I were just like freaking out, like fangirl, like, oh my god, it's so good. What is this? Why does he do this? Why does he treat her like this? She's so pretty, and he's this, and this is like, oh my god. But I before I watched it, I actually had read some of the reviews, and there was a lot of positive reviews, and there were some people who were saying who have never seen it. They were saying they were replying to other people that like asking why is everyone so obsessed with this drama, like I haven't even seen it, but I don't even think it's that good, or I've seen parts of it and it's not even that great. Why is everyone so obsessed with it? So that's one of the reasons why I was a bit hesitant, but then I was like, I have to watch it because I can't just judge people's opinions and their perspective based on what they've seen. I haven't seen it with my own eyes, so I need to go watch it myself. And so my sister and I watched it, and the beginning I was captivated right away. I was like, wow, this is so good. Like they did not hold back. They went straight into it with like the war and everything. And I was like, wow, it's really, really good. Now, I'm not gonna spill too much details about this drama because I'm not gonna do that. I don't do spoilers. I don't like spoilers myself, so don't worry. If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But you should watch it. Trust me, it's good. It's that good. Anyhow, it is a drama that will make you ugly cry. It is a drama that will make you ugly cry. Like you, after you watch it, you're gonna be like, I'm really depressed right now after watching that. I okay, I have to admit, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I am the kind of person where I love K, not I almost like K dramas. Okay, whether it's K drama or C dramas, I love those dramas that make you cry. I'm not saying, oh, I enjoy crying so much. What I'm saying is that I actually, I don't know, like when there's that kind of emotion to it, whether there's a sad or a happy, it gives you that feeling. It makes you have those human emotions, And so you sit there and you cry. You're just like, oh my god, like this is happening. But I was very touched, yet very heartbroken watching that drama. Like it just rips your heart out. It ripped my heart out, and I was like, why would you do this? Right around the ending, right around when everything's about to come to an end. Like, why would you do this? Why would you do that? But writers are just that great. They're just amazing. Because it's funny too, because I write short stories of my own, and sometimes I make it sad too. And I think about it, I'm like, why am I doing this to this character? And then I get sad about it. And then, I guess I can say I'm a hypocrite. But yeah, it is a really good drama. I really enjoyed it. And as again, K dramas this year has been disappointing. There's one K drama that I'm waiting for that I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this since I think last year when they had announced that it was gonna be coming out in the year of 2026. So when I heard about it, I was like, oh my god, I am so excited. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna just kind of get a little sneak peek. It's called The East Palace. Right? Yeah, the East Palace. This is if you it's similar to the Haunted Palace. If you don't know what the Haunted Palace is, please watch it. It's available on Viki. This is not sponsored, by the way. It's available on Viki. You can watch that, and it's really good. It's similar to it, but it's slightly different, the storyline. But it's one of those historic K drama in those kind of eras where it involves a lot of, you know, the underworld and supernatural and all those kind of things. So yeah, and there's gonna be like a little bit twist of romance in it. So I'm I'm one of those gals who's like, you do that stuff. I'm really, really excited. I'm like, oh my god. And one of the reasons why I'm really excited is because I know the actor. I do not pronounce his name, so I'm not gonna try to butcher it. But I I've been a fan of him for quite a while, and he's a very good actor. I think he's very handsome, and he has. This is my first time. I've only seen his modern. I've never seen his historic. I don't know any of his older dramas, but if you guys know who I'm talking about, you guys can look it up. But I have not seen any of his older dramas or any historic. I don't know if he has done historic dramas, but I have seen his modern ones, and I'm really excited for this one because it's different when you see somebody in their it's different when you see them in historic compared to modern. Because here's the thing: historic drama, the romance, it hits different. It's more romantic. It might be a little cheesy, but it's more romantic. It hits differently, and when it's set time in that era, it's completely different. Like everybody, the way how they portray themselves, the things that they're willing to do for love, the things that they're willing to sacrifice, the things that they are just willing to give up for this person because that's how much they love them. Compared to modern, it's just kind of like, oh, we have cell phones now. I can just call you. Like, what happened to writing love letters or giving flowers or I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm I'm really excited though because it's my first time watching one of his historic, and I am pumped. I'm really really excited. So yeah, that's what I've been up to other than writing my book and doing a bunch of other stuff, taking care of myself, and Um, one of the other and watching C dramas, obviously. There is one K drama that came out this year, and this past month actually, that I was looking forward to. I think since the beginning of 2026. I think it's called Teach You a Lesson. So if you are not a fan of high school K dramas, um, depending on what kind of genre you're looking at, whether it's like drama or sci-fi or action or whatever it is that you're into. But um I'm really picky when it comes to high school dramas. I don't like the ones where there's unnecessary, the quarreling with so many exes and all these inconvenient problems that keeps occurring. Like those ones, I'm like, I stay away from those. I can't stand them. But if it's something that involves with a meaningful message behind it, or it also depends on the actor, like the actors and the storyline and who's being casted. And also that I also look at that, and I also kind of rely on reviews and what people are saying. That way, I can kind of take a moment to digest and be like, okay, so this is what I should be expecting or not be, you know. So, Teach You a Lesson is actually not that bad. It's actually a pretty decent drama. It starts off really, really strong. I admit, it starts off incredibly strong, and it's a school, involved like school violence and bullying and all that stuff. But you can watch it. It's really good. I actually really like it. I enjoy it. And it starts off incredibly strong. It's so powerful. Like it hits straight to the point. But somewhere along halfway through the drama, it starts to slow down. That's one of the downfalls of the drama of Teach You a Lesson. That's one of the things I noticed. That's one of the biggest downfall that I have um, observed. That it starts off incredibly strong, and then it begins to slow down. And the story in the beginning, I the thing is that when they start off incredibly, that they get right to the point where they just don't stop. They keep going. The wheels are turning. I like those kind of dramas. But however, this one it started off like full force. It got right to the point. I'm like, oh, I like this. It's funny. It's engaging. It's very captivating. You see all these characters. There's a little bit of character growth. You're introducing new characters. Okay, what's next? And then it kind of the storyline towards the middle it slows down, and then when it gets to the next episode it's a new story. However, it becomes repetitive. It doesn't really go anywhere. and then you're just kind of stuck there. You're like, okay, are we gonna? Is this gonna get moving? Like, why are we slowing down? We need to pick up the pace. So, um, it is a good drama. It's just the middle part that got me a little bit. I was like, oh, really? Like, come on, you guys could have gone pick up better new better ideas to captivate the audience, to keep the audience on there. But the ending is great. I was very happy with the ending. I was like, yes, they did it. But yeah, so there hasn't been much. I That's what I've been doing is mostly C dramas, getting involved on that. So yeah, but I am enjoying it very much. I finished Prisoner Beauty like I think last week, and I went to bed with like swollen eyes, and I woke up my eye like swollen, like huge. I was like, oh my god, this C drama has made me ugly cry. Anyhow, I am currently watching a two dramas right now. On my free time when I have time to watch it. So a C drama that I've started watching is called Love Like the Galaxy with Leo Wu, and if you guys don't know Leo Wu, I he's actually a pretty good actor. I've only seen him in modern, so this is my first time watching historic, and my sister and I are actually watching it right now, and it's so good. Like, oh my god, the love he has for her was like, oh, I have a soft spot for that. I have a soft spot for that. Oh. But in this drama, there is it's complicated, kind of, not really, but um, there's obviously more than one person who's in love with the female lead. So I was like, oh, that's a mess. But you get over it, you get into it. So it gets better along the way. It's actually really, really freaking good. I'm enjoying it very much. I'm not even done with it at all. But my sister and I are taking our sweet time watching it. And there's this K drama. If you guys have seen it, please let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of it, and if you what other ones that you recommend that are similar to it. So this K drama that I have watched, again, I know that as I said before, K dramas this year has been quite disappointing. However, this is an older one. So this one's called Kill Me, Heal Me. This involves a male lead where he has a personality disorder. He has seven of them. And he ends up meeting a psychiatrist who helps kind of cure him, and they end up forming a romantic relationship, something like that along the line. But my sister and I started watching it last night. We're on episode two, and I am telling you, I was like flabbergasted by this show. So one of the reasons why I wanted to watch this was because I last year my sister and I we finished watching Love Song for Illusion, and if you don't know, Park Jin Hoon from 101, who's actually in that show. And I'm a huge fan of him. So after watching that, I was like, his acting is so good. Is there any other drama that is as good as this that can live up to this level? So what I did was I did some research to try to find anything that was good as that. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, let's do this. So I found Kill Me, Kill Me, Heal Me, and but it was not available anywhere on the platforms in the US. So I was really bummed. And then this year of 2026, they had Vicky had added back on. And I was like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. I am so excited. So I gotta watch that. And we're on episode two right now. It's pretty good. It's really, really funny. I'm actually enjoying it. I found it quite hilarious. Although there are some questions that I have about the show itself, it's pretty funny, but I am enjoying it very, very much. I think it's funny that she says that she's like a psychiatrist, but like the way how her character is being portrayed, she's just the like how she's being portrayed whenever she's in a certain situation, like the delusions that she have. I find that kind of hilarious. I'm thinking like that's just really really funny, but it's really good and I'm enjoying it so much. But hey, it was great just catching up and being on here and kind of just talking about whatever is that came to my mind. And honestly, I think C dramas and K dramas is something I'm gonna be talking about a lot more often. So if you enjoy that, please let me know what other shows you guys recommend. I am prepared. And if you want me to talk more about dramas that I have seen over hundreds of K dramas, so bad and good. C dramas, I've only seen a good amount, a handful. But yes, I'm more than willing to sit down and talk more about this, and especially if you want me to just do one individual, I am more than willing to. So I hope you have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are, and that you stay healthy. Bye. Thank you for being here.